here we are. We are live. Do you want to do the intro this time?
Nah. I
No?
got the next intro. This is all you.
Okay. Alright, well, welcome back to the DCAA. Entering the final month of the regular season. Gonna try and shorten these a little bit, just so we can get through them quicker, because I know people want the postseason. Only one more regular season stream after this one. I promise it'll be soon.
I hope.
Did you link the server?
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, okay. How's the weather been where you're at?
Some snow on the ground. Not too much. Not as disastrous as everyone's been. But Friday, I told you it was like -5 most of the day. And then yesterday, it was like 5 degrees. And then it was also in the negatives. But I said I walked to the field house like it was nothing. Field house is about like 0.3 from my crib. And it
Nick
wasn't
is
bad.
here,
Now,
but
if the
he's
wind
muted.
hits, but there's no wind.
Nick is in the chat, but he's muted. Anyways, continue.
Okay, hold on. I heard muted. I'm like, man, am I muted? I'm like, you had me talking this entire time. But no, it's just like the wind. There's no wind. So it's nice. The cold doesn't really bother me unless the wind hits. If it's like I said, the Nebraska wind, if it hits, bro, it cuts through. It adds like an extra 20 degrees. So
that Great
5 degrees
Plains
ain't
wind.
bad. Oh, bro, it's a wind like no other.
How many people are we gonna have here? I know Sam's not gonna be here because he's a fake ass fan. Oh, never mind. He's literally in here. Sam really here at 9 a.m. Didn't think you had it in you.
That's real. I think that brother had it in him.
I'm gonna be honest. I underestimated the fuck out of you. I was lurking too. That's how we get Sam into the streams. We impugn his character constantly. He hears that. Alright, we're just gonna get into it with the 4-minute mark. Hey, David's here. We'll just go to our where we left off slide, as usual. In case anyone didn't hear, gonna try and like cut out some games that maybe I'd normally cover earlier in the season, for the sake of quickness. I was looking through the preseason contest predictions. Sam picking USC to win the Big Ten was really funny in hindsight. That team is not good. Yeah, I think so. I don't remember anyone else picking USC. I just thought it was funny how hopeful that prediction was compared to what reality is. Can't remember if I have any of those where it's just like so obviously wrong, but I was the only one out there on that ledge. I mean, they lost their head coach too. That dude retired. Bro's old. He's like 72 or something. Sam finally made his stream. All right. I don't know if my co-host is still here.
I am.
What do we think? What do we think is gonna happen in this stream? What do we think?
Upsets.
Or do you want to
upsets,
get
upsets.
you want to get a bet set up?
Is there a list of games right now?
In DCAA media, you can just ask me. I think I remember which ones I ended up doing and which ones I didn't. I did cut a couple of those out.
Corey did some yesterday. BYU Baylor just looked tempting. I think I might do Indiana, Wisconsin.
I did cover BYU and Baylor.
Okay, did you cover Wisconsin and Indiana?
Pretty sure I did.
Alright, that's gonna be the stream. That's gonna be the bet. I just need to get the Twitch pulled up so I can go with that. You can get the slides going while I work behind the scenes.
I just want to see it up on the chat first before I go.
Okay.
You want to put the number
just straight
on there?
up.
Straight up bet?
Shit. No.
What was the number on that game?
I
think like Wisconsin was like, yeah.
We'll probably do ATS come March Madness.
As soon as I see this bet go up, we're going on our first slide.
Number 7.
Is the Big East starting to return? They have multiple teams in the top 25. Oh yeah, getting ads. Okay, good time to pause and gives Braden time to work. Sub up, Sam. I'm tired of your freeloading ass. When is Dontavius Price gonna sub up? That's what I want to know. I don't know what NYL is. Unfortunately, I can't bet on my own channel. Sad.
I can't bet because
you're the one who made it, yeah.
I'm an honorable man.
I mean, you technically could because you don't know the results. I'm the only one that does.
Well, Twitch says I can't, but then it says it can. It makes no sense.
Imagine if I could bet. I just know everything, so I could mislead you or just. I mean, because I already have infinite money, so I could just be an agent of chaos.
Oh, it sounds like I could bet. Huh? Twitch is just funny.
All right, 4 minutes left on that. We should be good. All right, first slide.
Wait, you telling me I can't cash out? If I win, I can't cash it out? I'll just bet on it.
I'll have to cash it out then. All right, I'll do that. All right, so our first game.
Oh, Shane. So if I set up bets, you're gonna have to do the cash out. If I bet on it, you have to do the cash out.
Okay, I can do that. Shouldn't be too hard. Anyways, Vanderbilt getting a road win in Starkville.
Oh, so
I'm liking Vandy this year.
You hear that, Shane?
Hmm?
You're gonna have to do the cash out.
Yes, I did.
No, so you're gonna have to do it because I'm betting.
Yes, I know. I'm aware.
Okay. You're aware that no shady shit is going on.
Didn't I say this like 2 times already?
Okay, I guess my headset didn't do that. This is the first time my headset got your voice to go through. So I was like, okay. This is the first time it did. I apologize. But all I see right here is Vanderbilt just chugging along, though.
I feel like I'm talking to a schizophrenic.
Well, no, not today. It's just a headset. Let's get schizophrenic today. Maybe next stream.
Not a cash out. Go Hoosiers, Yoni says. Anyway, for this one, Joey Dillenberg and Kelvin McCausland were the leaders for the Commodores. Al Ferguson, I've noticed him really hooping for Mississippi State, but I haven't noticed him being a part of any wins, unfortunately. Next game, staying in the SEC. Big time game in College Station. How do we feel about the Razorbacks, Braden?
They're still chugging along. A&M has put on, chugged along and got themselves a few, top wins this year, but it just wasn't enough to beat the Razorbacks. Razorbacks went to a College Station. God bless them, because College Station is one hell of a place.
I'm getting higher on the Razorbacks because Zay Rushton has really blossomed this season. Like, it was mostly Corbacero at the beginning of the year, but they've got other guys contributing, so I don't know. The Hogs, they could be, they might be legit. I could see it. Also, shout out William Mason. Oh, here comes Yoni with his constantly changing Final Fours. Arkansas, Candace, Indiana, and Vanderbilt in the Final Four. We'll see how that changes over the course of the stream. Our next game. Oh my goodness, the winning streak has finally been snapped.
UCLA, it's that time of year.
I know Wisconsin gets PTSD looking at this. They finally take an L on the road in LA. Calvin Lavitan and Daryl DeTesso. DeTesso had 14 assists, which I thought was very, very impressive. Bro was dealing. Joel Litsky had 20 for the Badgers. But the win streak comes to an end. And then we got the other team in the Big Ten that was on a win streak. They finally get got. UW trips up Michigan. Thanks to a really good game by Danny Luss, 19-14 double-double. So 2 top 5 teams go down in the same day. How we feel about Washington, Braden?
Nick is happy.
That's all you have to say
Nick
about
is
it?
happy.
No analysis?
Yeah.
That's
it's
it?
just
Okay.
it's just a huge upset. Like, being a Huskies fan, it doesn't bring you much joy in life. It brings you a lot of pain.
So both the undefeated teams in the Big Ten both take L's at the same time. Both dropped to 19-4. And then we got a Big East tilt that was one of the ugliest games I think I've seen this season.
Oh my God, you only dropped 650 DIA points.
What kind of comments do we have on this? Ugliest game Xavier's played in a while.
Where's the offense at? We don't even crack 100.
I wanted to shout out Siobhan Norby because he got a lot of rebounds and he shot 1 for 14 from the field.
Man's putting up tour dates right now. He just had a tour this past week. Look at those numbers.
It's DCAA monies, goddammit. I mean, the Huskies didn't really have a crazy game either. Catanzano and Drew Booker were okay, but it was enough to win. They only needed to score 43 points to win this game. They got 52. I mean, UConn was technically favored in this game from the spread, so rank-wise, it's an upset, but in Vegas, it wasn't. Next game, Holy War for basketball. BYU, the Cougs, defeat the Utes in Provo. What kind of comments do you have on this one, Braden?
Hated rivalry. Hated. I know because I have friends
Yeah,
from
this
Utah.
was, yeah,
She's
this one's
a
serious.
and she's a Utah fan. They cannot stand the Mormons. The Utes cannot stand the Mormons, but the
That's what it's
Mormons
called,
get themselves a
Sam.
win today.
Holy War.
LaShawn Chapman with 18-7-4, 3 steals to go with it. Jonathan Ellison.
Ellison.
I don't know why I got Ellison. He got a double-double, 2 blocks.
You're reading too many white people names.
That is, yeah. I've been around. I'm just used to. But Jesse Southern was 17-5-7. He tried his best, but it wasn't enough to get his Utes to beat the Mormons.
Unfortunately,
No, they're not the
Cassiano wasn't
Cougars.
here to go crazy in the stats. Might have been able to swing the game. Good win for the Cougs. And then we have probably the most shocking result I've ever seen.
Isn't this like Texas Tech's like second top 10 win?
Yeah. They beat
'Cause
Baylor
they
last
beat Baylor,
year.
yeah.
What the hell happened
Kansas.
here?
I
In
don't
Lawrence,
know.
by the way. This is a road win for Texas Tech.
The Utes might be Mormons, but the Utes I know, they aren't Mormon, and they don't like the Mormons. So I'm just going based off of personal experience.
Walker Lannon and Dante Bell. I mean, looking at Texas Tech stats, they didn't really have a guy just go crazy. Kansas just
But it's
put
a
out
defense, though.
Kansas just put out a wet turd. They just
You held them to 53 points, and then Shamar Campbell with 12 points. That's unlike him.
Nobody played particularly well for Kansas. Tough. Their second loss in like 3 games, I believe. Or is this it might be their second in a row. I forget where the last one was. There's a game in between. Next game. This is a big time game for. Oh, I forgot to update the record for Duke. They are 9-4 after this one. I remember the record. But SMU, big win for them. Keep pace in the ACC race.
Corey's happy with this.
So Duke falls
Wait,
2 games
I got a
behind
question.
SMU, 3 games behind Syracuse.
What's the Blue Devils' real record? Is that actually 12-2?
No. I didn't update that one. They're 9-4 in ACC. So probably what 18-5 overall.
Okay, I was about to be like, damn. What? Well, I haven't not played games this year.
Yeah, I forgot to update that one. I saw that as soon as I switched over. Oopsie. But Jacob Hayden and Garrett Gomez played well for the Stangs. Damian Ramon. He's been Duke's best player. I find it funny. Duke is not like completely fallen off, but they're getting no respect from the polls, which is I think is kind of based. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. That Duke is supposed to be 9-4. That is their true record here after this game in ACC. 18-5 overall. Aaron Soto greater than bum-ass Savarino. Honestly, you might have a point there. And that is our last game of the first week. And here's the top 25. What do we think?
Oklahoma stays. Baylor's going back up. Kansas only fell down 2 spots. I'm going to be honest. They should have fell down more. You lost by 30 to Texas Tech. Houston's back. Please go away. Please. But I see San Fran is back, though, so I'm happy about that.
Yep, they're
UConn
back.
moves up. West Virginia's kind of balanced out their season compared to this time last year. It was just free fall, free fall, free fall. St. Mary's goes up. They go up to number 14. Gonzaga at 15. Illinois goes up a little bit. It's just
How we
it's
feel
pretty
about
much the same.
how we feel about BYU at 1?
It's a different BYU team compared to last year. This one is respectable.
New coach, better
Arkansas,
roster.
Arkansas is just damn good as well. I don't know if people saw Arkansas coming.
I didn't. I certainly didn't. I thought they were going to be fraudulent
But
as
yeah,
hell again.
there's only two SEC teams in the top 10, and it's ones you weren't expecting.
I kind of expected Oklahoma. I thought they'd be good this year.
Not top 10. I expected top 25, but not top 10.
I didn't really see Vanderbilt coming for sure. Auburn been honestly really disappointing. They've struggled in SEC play. Anyways, moving on. Got a little A10 matchup here. Dayton gets gotten for the second time in their conference slate, falling to the St. Louis Billikens. St. Louis moves into a tie for first in the A10. How we feel about this? How do you feel about it, Braden?
I'm happy as a Billikens fan. They needed this win. The records, there's a stark difference between them with the overall record, but that conference record is very important. You see both of them are 10-2, and yeah, that's going to play a huge role in a few weeks when it comes to seeding for the tournament time. But while we look at the stats, Tanner Hunt, 25-4-5, Jake Hall, 18-4, 4 stocks, but Nicholas Lepardi with 19-5 was not enough for the Flyers to win. Great win for the Billikens.
Yeah, they needed that one. Yeah. Vanderbilt was. I thought they were mid last year, but they got Ryan Conley in the portal. That dude is a hooper. I think he's changed the complexion of that team. Next game, we got an upset. This one went to overtime, and Clemson takes down Syracuse. The stat lines in this game are kind of crazy, by the way.
Man, it's funny how we could go from the Xavier game to this.
Yeah. Where shots are actually going in. Man,
Kenny Ward.
the thing I've
I'm
noticed
sorry.
Kenny Ward has had some crazy games for Cuse this year.
I'm sorry, Kenny Ward. You tried your best.
Two guys had 27 for Clemson. Mid-team this year, but they get a big win. Josh Morales and Dwayne Carter both had 27. Yeah, if I'm Syracuse, make everyone apologize to Kenny for this game. And we got newly minted #1 BYU. They immediately get clipped in Waco. Yeah, Leopardi was at Iona last year. He transferred to Dayton. Really good pickup for them. And BYU is not going to be #1 for very long. Yeah, because Kansas
Baylor
lost.
defense on court.
Alex Staywald was the leader for BYU, 26 points, but Baylor comes up clutch, get a close win at home. Honestly, they much needed win. They had dropped a couple games recently. Arkansas, Baylor, Kansas, Indiana. Okay, Yoni. Let's talk about Houston again, Braden.
Just please stop ranking them. Just stop ranking them, for the love of God.
I feel like Arizona's really operated under the radar most of this season. They're a good team. They're up near the top of the Big 12 now. Oh,
Samir
ads.
Styles with a double-double, but
I guess we'll force Braden to look at this Houston team while people are in ads.
that they keep trying to shove down my throat.
Yeah.
Hey. Get your stand with slurs over here.
How would you rate Samir Styles' performance?
Double-double, but brother, you need more points. I expect buckets.
Who would be
I'm
your
just looking at the
who would be your natty pick right now? Curious.
BYU looks to be the best. But I'm still gonna stick with Kansas despite that loss.
World of Warcraft. Hard Rock Casino ad? Oh jeez. Oh god, I'm sorry guys. Yeah, game is gone.
Shane's trying to do gambling ads in states that aren't legal, where it's not legal. It's not legal in Nebraska.
Cooked. Wingstop. I appreciate this data on what kind of ads are playing on the DCAA. Chicken Neal is crazy. That's one of Yoni's certified hood classics. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Woof.
Man, why do I always choose bets where the teams just fall off? It's like I just choose you, and both the teams just fall off.
Not even 50 points is pretty bad. I will say Dylan Schweibert had been out for a while for UCLA. They've got him back. So UCLA might be dangerous again. His injury kind of coincided with them being a little shaky.
Parker Sims playing like Cam Thomas over here because that's why Shane didn't highlight his other stats because he ain't got other stats like that for real.
Yeah, nah.
Contribute to the game, son.
Everybody else was just a bad
game. What's sad is his brother almost has a third of his team's points.
For the Hoosiers, the quarter, not a third, but I mean still. All right, well, no, never mind. You're right. I'm stupid. I was looking at UCLA's score. Yeah, not a good look. That's a pretty bad game for Indiana. Then we got Vanderbilt finally taking an L. I feel like they've always been winning on these slides. They lose in their rivalry game against Tennessee. Tennessee was ranked 25 in the preseason, but clearly not been good enough to keep that rank. Although they've... last time I looked at them, they were pretty mid, but they've improved a little bit. Vandy starters left them out to dry. Not a good game. 12 turnovers, under 25% from the floor. You think this is just a hiccup, Braden? Or would you put any stock in this?
Well, Tennessee's still a good team. They're not a pushover. I don't think you're going to have a 7 for 32 game again. It just shows the bench was able to still score. They put up 53 points at least. Well, I'm not saying the bench scored all 53, but they were able to help get the team over a certain threshold. I truly don't think Vanderbilt's going to shoot like this again. Now, turnovers.
All right.
Probably.
Spotlight the Ivy League.
What did I say? I told you, I think Cornell's going to be ranked soon if they keep this up.
Got to shout out
the real Big Red. Not the one that is in Nebraska. No, this is the real Big Red.
That's true. Cornell, that's literally their team name.
Devon Dupree, 18-5. Jed Greenstreet, 15-9. JC Lukes, Tell your teammates to just head back home because y'all didn't do anything. Now you did something with your 59-4 performance with 3 blocks, but your teammates didn't do shit. Y'all gave up 86 points. I know you're on the road, but you gave up 86 points. That's disrespect. That's just disrespectful to the game of basketball.
Dominant performance for Cornell. Big win for them. Moving on. This is our bet game. And, damn, Indiana. Damn.
David wins a lot of.
I want to see
DCAA.
Yoni. Where's Yoni?
I bet 100. That wasn't 100 wasn't gonna hurt me because I instantly made it up by just joining the stream. But Yoni though, ooh.
Let me cash this out.
I want Yoni to recognize. I want Yoni to process this
after stream. I have to like go on my PC and do it. But yeah, Wisconsin bettors win the bet. Jaden Witherspoon, 18, 10, and 7. Lawrence Sheldon, 15, 7, and 2 steals. Ricky Tolman played well, but is kind of a beat down. Outside of that, nobody else for IU was much of a factor. Witherspoon, man, he's a good player. He's got good stat lines in most of these games. Wisconsin recovers from their hiccup against UCLA. They're 14-1 in Big Ten. Next game. Man, Michigan and Wisconsin really are just having the same exact season, aren't they? I was really up here glazing UCLA, and then they put this stinker out here.
How you feel as a Wolverines fan?
At the beginning of the season, I was pretty worried, but they've turned it around. Team looks good. They'll probably be like a 3 seed in the tournament. Cliff Connor and Tyree Woods, 10 stocks between both of them. I've noticed Calvin Lavitan's been leading the way for UCLA the last couple games. Results have been mixed. I don't know. I fear UCLA, but they've been, ever since they got knocked off the first time, they've looked way more mortal. I mean, because the first like dozen games of the season, I was like, man, this team might go back to back. Not so much these days. Next game, we're going back to the Big East. Man, after that great win for UConn against Xavier, they
Marquette,
get
BTA,
cooked.
BTA.
Where did David go? Oh, I see. Someone cashed it bet. Let's go. Let's go. Give Heel his money. Any comments about this game? About the players?
BTA.
Damon Krantz and Quentin Matthews, good for the Golden Eagles. Man, Huskies had that momentum after the Xavier win, but that's a splash of cold water. Next game. Uh-oh. Is Kansas State doing a thing again? Are they just coming out of nowhere at the end of the season? They did this last year.
I don't know, being 9-6, I don't think it's coming out of nowhere. They've been able to get themselves some wins. Now they're like
they've been under the radar, I should say.
Yeah, not out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, be like 5-10. Then they want to make a push.
Any comments about West Virginia being mid? I mean, besides Mike Underberg, he had a really good game.
It's that time of year.
These fake wins. How is it fake? How is it fake when it literally happened?
What's fake?
Sam's calling the wins fake. He doesn't believe in K-State. Alright, anyways. Moving on. KU welcomes Baylor to Allen Fieldhouse. It didn't go very well for the Bears. Edmondson kind of had a rough game. okay stat line, but the 6 turnovers kind of sucks. Shamar Campbell, 18-3, 4 assists, 2 blocks. Graydon Slane didn't do a ton of scoring. Dennis Hoke had 11. Baylor just didn't make this one interesting. Tough. Then we got another SMU game, and they barely come up short. Their upset bid against Virginia. So close. Jacob
Or
Hayden had a really
SMU.
good game.
Man, SMU's really been chugging along in conference play.
Their 12-game win streak finally snapped. Caden Levi and Olamide Onyambo led the way for the Cavs. And they get a big win to hopefully try to catch SMU in the standings. SMU's actually ahead of them. And then we got our last game. Wanted to shout this one out because Vermont had been on a 15-game win streak before this game. And because Basil Hinkle is a custom, he's on main this year.
The Catamounts.
Their first loss in conference.
The Black Bears have not been bad in conference play though. 8-4. I feel like they're gonna cause some more upsets.
Vermont could have made the Final Four. But yeah, their win streak comes to an end. Still probably going to win the American East. Probably. I mean, I said this last year and they lost in the conference title game, but you know, maybe this year's different. And that is last game. Here is our last AP poll of the stream. Kansas back up to number 1 after a quick vacation at number 3. And as you can see, Florida has returned. They got the stinky off of them, and they're back to being respectable. Campbell legend Basil Hinkle, yeah, for real. Hey Brandon, you see who's still in the top 25?
How?
Tell me how that makes you feel.
It gets to a point.
Gets to a point.
It gets to a point where it's not even funny anymore.
How do you feel about Oklahoma, number 9?
I wasn't even looking at that. I saw Florida was back. Well, nice Oklahoma to go off one. BYU down to Kansas is back on the rightful spot. They didn't even give it to Arkansas. That's the thing. Kansas loses nothing, but Arkansas really just.
What do you got to say about the women in Houston? They got big women over there,
Yes.
like San Antonio.
And sometimes Houston's got variety, but they got more. They got more skanks.
Saying skanks on the live show is fucking crazy. But you know what? I kind of support it. Speak your truth, Braden. Is a joke about shallow, and I wanted to get his comments about the women in Houston. Braden says they are quote skanks, so do with that information what you will, I guess. All right, that is all I have for you guys. Now we're on to the home stretch. Next stream is going to be the rest of the regular season. Going to set up conference tournaments. Yeah, Indiana lost like 2 games, I think. 2 or 3, actually. Let's see. Yeah, they lost 2 games. Cooked. They lost to UCLA and they lost to Wisconsin in blowout fashion. Yeah, Yoni, despair. Who's your Final Four now, huh? All right, 40-minute stream. Yeah, I was hoping it'd be a quick one. All right, I'm probably like do the sim, and then work on the slides later today. But yeah, thanks everyone for showing up. I will get the next stream ready hopefully by Tuesday. Then we'll be in postseason mode. So yeah. Thanks for all for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.